Turn that vibrato off. Now we getting that classic. Now maybe I can turn it back down to 4. I like it better without the Ultra on, set with the 8. So let me say this real quick. I really like this tube scream. It sounds good. Sweet. Especially if I turn on that SGT circuit with the on B15 and then add the tube screamer where it's like just a little smidge of like that tube sound. That's with it. Without it, just not as fat. With it, keep that on there. Let's see what this fuzz is talking about. Yeah, that's alright. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. I'm not a fan of that trans amp one. It could be used for some people. I understand for some people. I don't like it like that. I don't like it like that. Nope. Oh. Let's see what this cat. Oh, big fuzz. Yeah, that'll work. Keep that. Save. Let's go. Where did I have this treble booster set to? I don't even need that. I don't even like that. They can delete that. Boop. Out of there. It got replaced. So we steadily just adding stuff. Steadily. See what else we got in this model. Tremolo. Nah. I don't really need this rotator speaker either. Mr. Leslie. Don't need that. I want to try this corral again. Just make sure we getting some good sounds with it. I like this classic chorus. Number 2. Classic chorus number 2. That'll work. Good old Jocko, huh? I know. I did that just to annoy some people. I appreciate y'all though, hanging out with me. Appreciate y'all. appreciate you hanging out with me. That. Keep that with a scatter So that'll work. It's a nice, clear, clean chorus that you can use for a lot of different stuff. You know, there's a ton of stuff you can use that for. So just make sure that you know, keep it in mind. Everything is what you make it now. All right. Let's see what else. Got delays. Let's see what this twin delay got to offer. Ba, 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 ba. already know how I am. I like to play around with the percussiveness of delays. So, you can play around with, you know, um, pretty much space effects, time effects, get different types of sounds. If you just do that without anything, it's not as it's still interesting. It is still fly. That and of course you just pull that back some, as much as you need. Yeah, when you start combining, the more effects options you have, the more you start combining different settings, and the thing is to get to know the sound of each individual effect, so you know what you're looking for. That usually gets you in a ballpark. Okay, I'm looking for a chorus. Okay, I'm looking for a flanger, looking for a phaser. You got to know the different sounds of them, so you got to kind of familiarize yourself with them. Then from there, you just want to try to keep somewhat, of a decent effects order chain. You want to have your either a compressor or something out front. You don't have to, but sometimes it helps depending on your EQing of your bass. I don't personally run one up front, and I get really good tracking, but I also use a lot of EQing throughout my stuff. So octaves into, I got a little multi effects right after my octaves that I could run different things with. My MS60B, so distortions, all that little stuff, bit crusher, all that stuff. In case I want to run that into other effects. Okay, so then I got all my synth stuff, Key 9, Mel 9, Rabbit Sitar to V256 vocoder. I'm going to do some stuff with that next time. And then, because there's a lot of stuff you can do with pads and vocoders, and I really don't hear any bassists talking about it. There's a lot of bass stuff you can do with vocoder as well that's not like singing melodies, or it's stuff you can do as a bass player playing bass and using a vocoder. But then my filter section, and then into, got a preamp right there, Eden preamp, into MS50G, which does a lot of my delays and reverbs when it's just my pedal board, but also has a ton of other effects for guitar and different things like that. Then let's run into a Spectra comp, TC Electronic Spectra comp for bass, and then a Jam Man Solo to Ampeg SGT DI, running that into the Zoom B6, and using that as an audio interface to run into all this stuff in Guitar Rig. So I know it's a pretty complicated setup, but I didn't do this overnight. I didn't get familiar with this overnight, and I practice with it all the time. So as to familiarize myself, when I'm on stage, I'm not fumbling around trying to figure out what sound do I want to get. How do my settings there? Like, my stuff is already set up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just getting on stage and just knowing which effects I want to use. Like, I already know which effects I want to use for the most part. What's going on, B? Where is that? So you just combine different stuff, but you want to have options, and then you want to have the flexibility to change those options around. Like any of this stuff in Guitar Rig, I can just swap around. On my pedal board, it's not so easy, but I already have the way I want it set up already, so it really doesn't matter. I don't really change this pedal board too much. It took me years to get it to this setting, and unless I'm adding a new pedal, like the latest pedal I added was the Poly Blue to the actual pedal board. The Ampeg SGT DI is not going on my pedal board. It's too big. It's bigger than these Electro Harmonics pedals. Like the Rabbit Sitar is a big pedal, and it's bigger than that. It's about the size of this hog too, for real. But I still, I run that at the end of my chain as well. I keep that in my gig bag. And in my Zoom B6, I take that if I'm gonna, if I want to split into a PA system and things like that. I don't like the IRs on the SGT. I like the ones on the Zoom B6. So sometimes I can just take my Ampeg GT SGT and take my Zoom B6 and be fine. Have all my effects like that. But you know, when I travel and I gotta go on an airplane, I'm only taking my B6 and my laptop. I can keep both of those in my book bag. Um, I'll, 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 I'll chance it with my clothes before I chance it with my equipment. You know, I actually got to get another bass because I'm not taking this one on the plane no more, or doing any traveling with this one. This is the only bass like this in the world. So, you know, sometimes you gotta just get a cheaper bass. Like I played a Sound Gear for years. Ibanez Sound Gear, worked fine. I may hit up MTD and see what they got popping, or hit up Brew Baker and see what they got popping. Um, but yeah, I really want somebody to duplicate this bass for me. Somebody could duplicate this bass. That would be awesome. And I need a duplicate and a fretless version of this exact bass. Unfortunately, this company isn't around anymore, so got to get it from somebody else. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. This has been another episode of All Bass Creations, Effects, Tutorials, Demos, and Review. And we just went through two massive pedal boards being merged together that I've been building. You guys have seen my physical one, and now you guys got a glimpse into my virtual one that I've built. And we're going to keep expanding and keep going. Let me know what you guys want to see me do next. You know, I still got some more things I can show you guys with Amplitude 5 that will help you out as well. So I think I may hop over to that for a little bit. And I'll go through some more of these presets for different instruments on Guitar Rig as well. You know, this is just my personal pedal board that I built from scratch. You know, that just effects that I need. None of the other stuff. Some of the presets they got is just, it's more hassle to do it that way and try to tweak everything from a preset than it is sometimes to just build it from scratch. But the presets give you an idea of the power and flexibility of the software. So I would say going through the presets opens up your ears to the things that the software can do. And it'll help you, same way getting the MS-60B, it'll help you sample effects. The presets will help you sample effects without having to know which ones it is. Then you can just turn stuff off and find out what that exact sound is that you like. Okay, how did they get that? What's the settings? Bam, you know. And then you can work from there. But I'll catch you guys later. Please subscribe, like, and share. You know, hit them stars. You know what I'm saying? I take, you know, Cash App, Zelle. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. So, you know, just let me know what's going on. Whatever you need, you know what I'm saying? I got it. We in there. Also, I'm looking for 10 students. 10 bass students only. I don't have a whole bunch of time in a week for students, but I'm got 10 slots. I'm looking for serious bassists or serious instrumentalists in general. I do improvisation lessons as well. You know, I can help you with effects, do effects lessons. So it just depends. Music theory, jazz theory, all that good stuff. Technique. I go through it all. So it just depends on what you want. You know, whatever. If you want me to help you build your effects rig out and, you know, just help you understand how these different effects work together, I'm also willing to do that as well. So just hit me up at the Bass Negus on any social media. You'll find me there, and I'll catch you guys next time. Subscribe, like, and share. Hit them stars for me on Instagram and Facebook. Peace.